I'm just recording this message, this whole webinar now, okay, which I forgot to start off, okay. So now we have, it will be recorded, and every one of you, whoever has submitted the email ID to us, they will all get a recorded webinar. So when it is over, you can easily, at your own convenience, go through it, jot down the points, select your country, select your university slowly, and apply over there. Everything is online now. There is nothing that you need. Now counseling has become online. Okay, we are introducing personal counseling on Hangouts very soon. We are going to conduct Facebook live sessions. Okay, and these are the online webinars which are very popular. Okay, so you can definitely make use of all this and come to a conclusion instead of just going to a very small time agent who will say, "Sir, मैं admission दिला दूंगा ना, मैं बैठा हूँ यहाँ पे." Oh, don't go for it. Don't just go for it. Gather your own information, do your own research. Indian embassies have given enough of government is out there to give you the right information. Okay. So there are many platforms available for you. Welcome, Richa. You're not too late now. Okay. You just started. So looking at such a large audience, I really feel good to talk to. I'm just putting up my sleeves so that it's going to be a good webinar today. I just hope so. Okay. Let me tell you. कुमार, आप काफी टाइम आते जाते हो. रुशाली साहब, प्लीज कीप योर ऑडियो ऑफ. आपका आवाज सारे इंडिया में सुन रहे हैं. ओके, थैंक यू. काफी कंट्रीज हैं. हम लोग सारे कंट्रीज के बारे में बेसिकली अच्छा और बुरा दोनों देखेंगे. ओके, यू मस्ट नो द प्लस एंड द माइनस, the pros and the cons, the advantages and the disadvantages, both the sides. Do not choose a country without knowing their disadvantages. Okay, it's good to feel that you are thinking of going abroad in case you don't get through NEET, but it will be bad if your choice is not going to be the right one. Okay, so be careful. So that's what we are going to take up over here. Okay, we are going to ensure that you don't go in the wrong direction of choosing a university, okay, or a country. So my only intention is to give you the basic background of these, what's going wrong, what would be Ashima, welcome. आप काफी लेट हो, but आप join करके सुन सकते हो. Okay, thank you for joining. Let me take it forward. Okay, why people are thinking about MBBS abroad? Because यहाँ पे सबको डर लगने लगा है नीट का क्या होगा. Okay, remember, I'll just be going on very quickly, so gather the information as much as you can. There are two different cutoffs. One is a qualifying cutoff and one is a admission cutoff. Okay, दो cutoff होते हैं. Just because you are qualified does not mean that you are going to get admission. Okay, qualified कौन होता है मैं बताता हूँ आपको. It is 50 percentile. People think 50 percentage. 360 आ गया तो मैं qualified. Sorry, it's not that way. It's going to be 50 percentile. What it means is, अगर 11 लाख students ने NEET का exam दिया, 11 lakhs people, students. So 5,50,000 student जो होगा, that is 50 percentile, half of that. उसका जो marks रहेगा, the marks taken by the 5,50,000th student will be taken as the cutoff for qualifying. So nobody knows qualifying right now. Remember, anybody telling you that अच्छा 250 आ गया आपको इसमें मिल जाएगा, 300 आ गया उसमें मिल जाएगा, किसी को पता ही नहीं अभी कि भाई आप qualified हो या नहीं हो. So to get a seat, the first requirement is you should be qualified. Remember. Welcome, Joanna. I hope you are with me, all of you. You are able to understand what I am trying to say. So nobody knows the qualifying cutoff right now. आकाशदीप, आपका म्यूट करो आवाज तो इजी रहेगा सबके लिए. थैंक यू आकाश, थैंक यू. तो ये ऐसा है कि समझ लो कि एक्सपेक्टेड है कि 200 और 250 के बीच में क्वालिफाइंग खत्म हो जाएगा. Okay, there will be half of the students who appeared for NEET on 7th of May The last person who got it in 5.5 lakh would be at least 240, 250, 225, something like that. So then naturally, welcome Praveen ji, Mr. Praveen Rana. So उसमें ऐसा रहेगा कि Mr. Caller 01, will you please keep your call down? Keep it on mute, please. Thank you. So इसमें ऐसा रहेगा कि सबको जो क्वालिफाई होंगे इनिशियल बहुत एकदम हैप्पीनेस लगेगा कि चलो हम लोग 50% से ऊपर है, बट डू नॉट थिंक दैट यू हैव गॉट द एडमिशन, क्योंकि 25,000 लोगों को ही मिलेगा एमबीबीएस में गवर्नमेंट में, दूसरे 25,000 हैं जिसको प्राइवेट में मिलेगा, इफ यू हैव द मनी टू पे देम. ओके, it's going to be minimum 60, 70, 80 lakh rupees because every college is increasing their cost. Welcome, Sagar. So all I can tell you is there are two important things that you should have to start the whole process. One, the most important is budget. Second important thing is clarity about admission cutoff. Okay. Now, budget. If अगर आपका budget, let's say your average budget for an Indian student is 20 to 25 lakhs. Even if he is on merit, he will still not be able to get a private seat. I hope you understand now. So those private seats are not for everybody. So आप ये सोच के चलो कि अगर आपका बजट, वेलकम रोहन, थैंक्स फॉर म्यूटिंग योरसेल्फ हियर ऑन योर ओन. सो अगर आपका बजट अगर 20-25 है, 30 lakhs है, अगर उस एवरेज में चल रहा है, तो आप सिर्फ गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज में पढ़ पाओगे. आपके पास एक बैकअप लगेगा अगर नहीं मिला. आपको ऑलरेडी पता है नीट में कितना मिलने वाला है, करेक्ट? मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स नो हाउ मच दे आर गेटिंग इन नीट. गवर्नमेंट का कट ऑफ होगा 540, 525 के बीच में, उससे कम नहीं मिलेगा. 525 to 540 के बीच में. अगर आप उस रेंज में नहीं हो तो मुझे लग रहा है कि इट इज वेरी क्लियर दैट यू हैव टू ऑप्ट फॉर द नेक्स्ट लेवल ऑफ, ओके, एंड दैट्स MBBS abroad. So basically there is no donation, no management seat, no entrance test, everything is approved by MCI, okay, the costs are very low. And now the good part is you, with Moksh, you have the roadmap right up to PG. Okay. So now we will take it further. Now, what are the options on this? Whenever you are doing, one second, I have lost connection here. I hope everybody is able to see the screen on there. Okay, here you are. So these are the things which are mandatory for you to think whenever you are thinking about MBBS abroad. Okay. You can read it on your screen. Choose only government universities. Okay. Do not go for private universities because you'll find many private universities being promoted in India. That's because the agents get a lot of commission. Government universities will never face problems with the accreditations approvals in their own country. Okay. I will explain you on a personal counseling some time. Welcome, Kunal. Still people are joining so late. I can't understand. Kunal, आपने थोड़ा miss कर दिया है, but you can. I will send you the recorded whatever we have talked till now. Okay. अनिल जी आपको भी वेलकम. आपका म्यूट रखना अपना ऑडियो. ओके. यूनिवर्सिटी का जो एक्सपीरियंस लगता है वो मिनिमम 60 to 70 इयर्स लगता है. कोई भी यूनिवर्सिटी को मैच्योर, मेडिकल यूनिवर्सिटी स्पेशली को मैच्योर होने को टाइम लगता है. पहले वो दे स्टार्ट टीचिंग इन देयर ओन लैंग्वेज, करिकुलम डेवलप होने को, कंट्री का पेशेंट्स फ्लो आने को, ओके, हॉस्पिटल बनाने को. उसके बाद में वो लोग सेटल होते हैं और फिर इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग कोर्स इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट्स के लिए. सो एक 5, 10, 15, 20 साल वाली पुरानी यूनिवर्सिटी का चॉइस करोगे तो बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा. एवरीबडी मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड. वेलकम याशु. तो ये एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है आपको कि भाई मुझे पुरानी यूनिवर्सिटी चाहिए, मुझे नई यूनिवर्सिटी में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. आप कभी भी कोई भी यूनिवर्सिटी, कोई भी एजेंट आपको प्रपोज करे तो देखो, विकिपीडिया पे जाओ, उस यूनिवर्सिटी की वेबसाइट पे जाओ और देखो कि गवर्नमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी है या नहीं है. एक यूएस में ऐसा है कि सारा प्राइवेटाइजेशन हो गया है, तो जितना गवर्नमेंट का यूनिवर्सिटी उतना ही प्राइवेट है. बाकी एशिया और सारा यूरोप में ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं मिलेगा. ठीक है. यू विल हैव इनफ ऑफ चॉइस ऑफ गवर्नमेंट यूनिवर्सिटीज विच आर एटलीस्ट 60 to 70 ईयर ओल्ड. एक मैच्योर्ड स्टेज में वो यूनिवर्सिटी पहुंची है, तो दैट क्वालिटी ऑफ एजुकेशन इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी डिफरेंट. ओके. तीसरा, फुल्ली इंग्लिश टॉट प्रोग्राम चेक करना. मेनली इन रशिया ये सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. बच्चे जाते हैं वहां पे और फिर पता चलता है कि ये बाइलिंगुअल है या फुल्ली रशियन टॉट है. ठीक है. Welcome, two of you, new two people have joined in, and I'm requesting them to keep their audios off, okay, and video off, okay. Keep it on mute as much as possible. Thank you. अगर आप इसमें ऑलमोस्ट 80% यूनिवर्सिटीज जो रशिया की है, जो सबसे बड़ा कंट्री है जहाँ से डॉक्टर्स प्रोड्यूस हुए हैं इंडिया के अंदर और यहाँ पे प्रैक्टिस भी कर रहे हैं, ओके. उसमें 3 तरह के प्रोग्राम होते हैं. वेलकम प्रियंका. उसमें 3 तरह के प्रोग्राम्स होते हैं. एक होता है इंग्लिश, एक होता है रशियन टॉट और एक होता है बाइलिंगुअल. Naturally, you do not want to get into bilingual, but 80% of the students are stuck with those kind of universities. How do you recognize? We have given a full list of universities which provide you English, bilingual, and fully Russian. So I just request you to go through moksh16.com. Okay, we have given that list, and you can just make sure that you are choosing the program what you want, not the one which is promoted to you. Okay. Next you can see availability of Indian mess. It's very important because that will save a huge amount of time for you, because every day breakfast, lunch and dinner cooking for a student who wants to become a doctor, that's going to be a big problem. You will definitely become a good chef, but I'm not sure about a doctor. Okay. So slowly and steadily you will start skipping your meals. If you don't have an Indian mess, that's going to be a problem. Okay. So you have to go study by step to understand whether this university suits you or not. Philippines is the biggest promotion, which is a big scam as per me. People do not know that they are not getting into MBBS. They are basically getting into BS program. And after BS, they have to appear for an examination called NMAT. If you clear NMAT, still there is no guarantee. You can go to Indian Embassy in Manila For the newcomers, I am requesting once more to keep their audio off because your voice is going to everybody. There are huge number of students who are looking at hearing this, so please don't disturb everybody. Thank you. So after you clear NMAT, still there is no guarantee of get admission into MBBS. It is called MD over there, like in many countries like Russia, Philippines, even US, call it MD for MBBS. So what you have to do, how do you know all this? How do I know all of this? It's simple. Just type Indian Embassy in Philippines or Manila, that is the capital of Philippines. They have given in advisory to all the Indian students and made sure that if people read it, research it, study it, you will never go to Philippines. Only the people from rural area, they can't have an access to right information or counselors, and there are people who just commit things and on trust basis they are being sent. So you have to be careful as far as the Philippines is concerned. The most important thing is MCI screening test. Not after you come back, but while you are studying abroad. So coaching is mandatory. One of the biggest minus point of today's agent is they will commit that MCI coaching मिल जाएगा वहाँ पे. वो फ्यूचर की बात मत करो, उसको बोलो मैं जाने से पहले मेरे हाथ में पैकेज चाहिए, पूरा स्टडी मटेरियल चाहिए, पूरे वीडियोस चाहिए. I need the mock test subject by subject because that's how the whole study is going to go over the next 5 to 6 years. And I need the mock test for the entire MCI screening test, so that within 5 years you are ready. In the 6th year, you are preparing for all 19 subjects of MBBS in India, and you are ensuring that by the time you come back, you are ready, because first year they will teach you anatomy, and in 7th year they will ask you about a question on MCQ basis on anatomy. So don't think that you are so smart that you will remember things for 6 years, or coming after 6 years you will attend a very small crash course for 3 months and give an exam and pass it. It's not going to happen. You can check the MCI screening test ratios, passing ratios. Welcome, Pradeep. You will realize where the problem is. The agents are the problem here because they do not guide you that this is the level of difficulty that you will face at the time when you come back. Okay? So you have to be careful. If you have taken care of this particular thing, Moksh will not send you without MCI screening test coaching. Okay? If you go, you will go at your own risk, remember. Otherwise, you are in trouble. I am trying my best to remove this point. You have to know the problems also, not only the good part. We'll see all the problems, okay, as we go ahead. And never make this mistake of thinking only of our MBBS. Always think about MPG. मैं PG कैसे करूँगा? अगर कोई बोल दे हाँ MBBS हो जाओगे, वहाँ से वहाँ भेज दोगे और PG हो जाओगे, नहीं भाई, मुझे PG तक का रोड मैप चाहिए. How? What are the rules? So what we have done is, if you go through the Moksh website, we have a separate section on MBBS, another section on MCI screening test, as well as coaching, and third, medical PG abroad options. Until and unless you know these 3 things very clearly, I think you are going to be in deep trouble. Okay? So study fully. I'm sending the link to the website, which by now you could have gone through, but I'm just sharing it with you so that you can see it again at your own pace. And study and research, I have put in as much as I know, I have put in over there. There are some videos, pictures that are being uploaded in the next week. So you keep on visiting the website so that you know the latest, what is it that is updated over there. Secondly, if anybody of you, all of you become, if you follow us on Facebook, that's going to be even easier to get yourself updated on NEET as well as on the MBBS abroad options and guidance. Okay. So these are the 2 ways by which you can silently come to know about the lot of stuff that you don't know right now. Okay. So let's see what, I hope if this is clear, you will definitely not make a mistake in choosing the country and the university. I'll go ahead from here now. What are the options for you? So naturally, you have heard about it. A lot of people would have contacted you by now. We are contacting you. We want to make sure that you know everything about the MBBS abroad options, because 98% of the students are going to look for this option. So you better know everything about this. You have options starting from 15, 16 lakhs right up to 90 lakhs. So from Kyrgyzstan to USA. Okay. Yeah, Mugda. You can keep on asking questions and I will be answering them at the end of the session. Maybe this session is going to go slightly a bit longer, it looks like. Okay. So at the end of the session, I will definitely be going ahead with answering every question. Okay, Mugda? Thank you. So let's move to the Asian part. These are the options. I'm not going to waste much time. You can see then download the map, etc. So basically people go for these 5 options. Okay. I have this slide on China because most of the people are going to be fooled this year in China. Because suddenly in 2016, November, Medical Council of India uploaded new list of additional 200 Chinese universities. Fortunately, they have clearly mentioned that these are bilingual courses. So they will teach you in Chinese. Please do not go for these universities and share this video once we share it with you, or ask people to go through the website so that they don't get misguided. Lot of students are going to be misguided this year. There is a list of 45 universities which are English taught programs, and then there is a list of 200, separate list of 200 universities. That list of 45 was present on the MCI website since many years. Welcome Piyush ji. You have missed around 23%, 25% of the presentation. So, but you can definitely continue to hear the rest of the story. Okay. नीलेश कुमार जी, आप भी काफी लेट आ रहे हो अभी. चलो ठीक है. So end of the day, you have to be careful in China. The only problem is 50%, 60%, 65% में आपका एडमिशन हो जाएगा, मतलब आपका इस यूनिवर्सिटी में होगा. 65%, 70%, 70, 75, 80 आपका इंग्लिश टॉट प्रोग्राम में होगा. The moment an agent tells you, okay, 50% I'll get you in China, means you realize it's going to be a Chinese university which is going to teach you in Chinese language. It's impossible to become a good doctor when the language is not known to you. Okay. Again, in these 45 universities, there are A, B, and C grade. Okay. So how are you going to manage that? So we have listed them down. A grade is always going to ask you for much higher percentages, and it's going to be costly, like kind of 4.5 lakh, and they need 85, 90% in PCB. Okay. Welcome Dipti ji. So I hope you understood now. B grade is average college. It's just like our government college. A grade is like AIMS and all. Okay. Of that country, they'll even the world ranking would be there in China for the A graded colleges. Okay. The B graded colleges would have a lower world ranking, or Chinese in China it will have a very good ranking. But C would have a very bad facilities. So almost 30-35% are falling into C. So you have very little choice for good universities. Getting an admission is not a problem. But if you want to really become a good doctor, it's definitely going to be a problem if you do not apply on time. China fills the fastest. People from Andhra fill it up fully because the 12th results are announced over there, the earliest in this country, in Andhra. So immediately they start blocking the seats in China. Okay. And that also they know, because 60% of the students in China today are from Andhra. So this 45 they by now they know exactly which are those 25 universities where I can go as per my budget A and B. What is going to remain is C graded universities. Okay. So you have to be very quick when it comes to China, but you have to be very careful in selecting the universities. PhD, you don't need to become a presenter. I am the presenter here, so I just hope that you can listen to my presentation, and हम आपका जितना सवाल होंगे उसका जवाब हम आपको यहीं पे चैट पे देंगे, ठीक है? Thank you. So why China suddenly became so popular is because of these reasons. वहाँ पे जो हॉस्पिटल्स हैं वो 2000 minimum hospital beds affiliation is 2000. In India, private colleges have an hospital affiliation of 200 hospital beds. Okay, over there it starts with 200 and it goes right up to 10,000 hospital beds affiliation in the city of Beijing where the population is high. Okay, or in Shandong. So there are certain cities which have high population, as large patient flow and large hospitals, very large hospitals. Okay, so you can definitely have a very clear picture. अगर चाइना में करना है तो अच्छे में जाओ, परसेंटेज और उसका कॉस्ट अच्छा होना चाहिए. सीट्स बहुत कम है वहाँ पे. ये पूरे इंडिया के लिए है. तो आप, और ये ऑलमोस्ट 20 यूनिवर्सिटी 30 यूनिवर्सिटी मिलके ऑलमोस्ट 45 यूनिवर्सिटीज मिलके हो रहा है. तो एक यूनिवर्सिटी में 25-30 सीटें रहती है. ओके, so you have to be very quick when it comes to China, but then do it only if you have good percentages. Don't waste your time of thinking to China unless you have got fantastic percentages. So in Asia, there are a lot of problems and a lot of good and bad. Even China has good and bad. So I have just put in a small slide. I'll just have some water. In the meantime, you can read this whole slide so that you are sure about which country and how to choose and what can be the problem. Okay. Okay, I'm back here. Even for a second I went away and I saw somebody switching off the audio. I just request all of you to keep their audio off, okay? Thank you. Yes, Yashu Singh, 82% is enough for getting into A grade. If you are on time, remember. That's the only condition. So you can go through the website, okay? And there we have given the, complete description of number of universities and all. Yeah, Smriti, I will take up the next Europe. First is Asia, then Europe, and then USA. So we have divided it accordingly. Okay. So I hope you have understood. Philippines is definitely going to be a problem, and you can check it up with the Indian embassy. Okay. You can just Google it. You'll know the whole fact of it. Okay. China has its plus and minus. Kyrgyzstan it has a problem that it has a lot of private colleges, which we have defined on the very first slide. आप जाओ तो गवर्नमेंट में जाना, प्राइवेट में मत जाना, नहीं तो फंस जाओगे. रूल्स रेगुलेशंस कुछ नहीं है वहाँ पे प्राइवेट में. एक्रेडिटेशंस अप्रूवल्स नहीं होते हैं लोकल गवर्नमेंट से. एमसीआई के लिस्ट में चढ़ गया, काम हो गया उनका. यू विल बी अट्रैक्टेड टू गो, बट प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस आर नॉट फॉर गुड स्टूडेंट्स. थोड़ा महंगा पड़ेगा गवर्नमेंट, पर जाओ उसी में. नहीं तो फिर नहीं होता है, वेट कर लो एक साल, रिपीट कर लो, 12th का NWSE दे दो, परसेंटेज ऊपर कर लो और अच्छे यूनिवर्सिटी में चले जाओ. थोड़ा जमा कर लो पैसा और अच्छे में जाओ, क्योंकि पूरा लाइफ में आपको ये चीज पूरे लाइफ में आपको काम आने वाली है. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक बार आपने कर लिया और it's going to stick with you for the entire life. And this option on a quality basis, it might be slightly good near Indian professors, Indian food, but the problem is with the living conditions, patients flow in Nepal, hospital conditions, एक रूम में बांग्लादेश में 8 लोग रहना, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बहुत पुअर. सो ये सब तकलीफें बहुत आएगी. हाँ जी कुमार, I will tell you how it works with KSMA as far as the entrance test is concerned. Okay, so don't worry about that part. KSMA entrance test is just a formality, nothing else. Okay. uh, ओके, आपको पीजी के बारे में कैसे सोच सकते हो? आपने 12th साइंस यहाँ पे किया, एमबीबीएस इन एशिया या यूरोप में किया। ओके, 15 से 20 लाख, 20 से 25 लाख, 25 से 30, अलग अलग कंट्री, अलग अलग यूनिवर्सिटी में हो सकता है वो। एमसीआई टेस्ट ऑनलाइन कोचिंग लिया, प्रैक्टिस इन इंडिया एज अ डॉक्टर, ये एक ऑप्शन है। दूसरा ऑप्शन है, जब आप वहां पे पढ़ाई कर रहे हो तभी आप यूएसएमएल स्टेप 1 एग्जामिनेशन दो और 2 सीके की ऑनलाइन कोचिंग हम लोग देंगे आपको। ये 2 एग्जामिनेशन पास करते हो, आप इमीडिएटली, आपको एमसीआई स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट पास करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है। आप डायरेक्टली क्लर्कशिप इन यूएसए करो, हम लोग देंगे। ये पूरा प्रोग्राम अवेलेबल है, जिसको भी इस प्रोग्राम में इंटरेस्टेड है अप टू पीजी, दे कैन give a call to us or write a mail, or we'll give you contact points and they can do this. Okay, clerkship in USA for 4 to 8 months, give your 2 CS and you are ready for PG in USA, and then practice in US or in India. US की जो PG की डिग्री है वो इंडिया में अप्रूव्ड है। You can check mciindia.org on the constitution. The third clause allows you to, practice in India as a MD once you complete your post-graduation in USA. So this is the only way that you can avoid MCI screening test as well as your NEET PG. Okay? But उसके बदले में स्टेप 1 और 2 सीखे आता है, इसके बारे में हम लोग पूरा जानकारी लेंगे। ओके? तीसरा ऑप्शन ये देते हैं हम लोग कि MBBS कभी भी करो तो ऑनलाइन हमारा जर्मन लैंग्वेज कोचिंग होता है। You are being made ready for medical PG in Germany, but उसके लिए MCI स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट पास करना जरूरी होता है, तभी आप मेडिकल पीजी इन जर्मनी। बट वहां से आप वापस नहीं आ पाओगे, आपको जर्मनी में सेटल होना पड़ेगा, इतना ध्यान रखो। ये डिग्री पीजी की इंडिया में सारे यूनिवर्सिटी से अप्रूव नहीं है, जबकि यूएस की पीजी सारे यूनिवर्सिटी से इंडिया में अप्रूव है। आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड नाउ। यूएसए में से करते हो तो सीधा डायरेक्ट राइट अप टू पीजी एंड प्रैक्टिस इन इंडिया, वो अलग है, उसमें बजट ज्यादा है। सो दिस पार्ट is hardly 10 to 12 lakh rupees. So if you go to a university which is like 15 to 20 lakhs, and plus if you opt for our online coaching, we will place you right up to within 35 lakhs you'll be in US. But this will be kind of a double where the classroom coaching is available for step 1 and step 2 CK. I hope it's getting clear now. So जिसका जितना बजट हो, चाहे कुछ भी हो, पीजी के नीचे मत सोचो, सिर्फ एमबीबीएस का मत सोचो, रोड में पूरा एमबीबीएस प्लस पीजी का बनाओ। ओके? इसी से आपको फाइनल, ये जो गाइडेंस मैं दे रहा हूँ शायद आप मुझे काफी सालों तक याद रखोगे। Many people have benefited because of this change in perspective, कि भाई अभी एडमिशन लेटर मिल जाए बस मेरी लाइफ बन जाए, ऐसा नहीं होने वाला है। ओके? सिर्फ एडमिशन लेटर आपकी लाइफ नहीं बनाएगा, काफी काफी चैलेंजेस इसके बाद भी हैं। आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू पुट दोस चैलेंजेस राइट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग सो दैट यू आर श्योर that whatever you do, whatever decision that you took to start the journey, it is with the aim that how you will end your journey. Okay? Destination पता होना जरूरी है आपको। मुझे मुंबई से दिल्ली जाना है तो अब मैं दिल्ली पहुंचता हूँ, नहीं तो मैं दूसरे डायरेक्शन में चला जाके और कोई सिटी में चला जाऊंगा। ओके? हाँ जी कुमार जी, आई विल आंसर ऑल योर क्वेश्चंस, डोंट वरी। ओके? सो दिस इज हाउ द होल पीजी का एक पर्सपेक्टिव ला दो अपने दिमाग में। छोटा मत सोचो, अच्छा सोचो, थोड़ा एंड देखो, क्योंकि इसी की वैल्यू है। मिस्टर डेल, विल यू प्लीज कीप योर वीडियो ऑफ? सर जी आपका वीडियो, आपका घर सारे लोगों को दिखाई दे रहा है अभी इंडिया में। थैंक यू, आई होप, थैंक्स अ लॉट मिस्टर डेल। I'll move on. This is about Europe now. It has the similar kind of advantages. Okay, it's very exciting to hear about these new countries where you can go, but there are again same kind of challenges, स्पेशली रशिया में आप जाते हो तो दो चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना, एक मैंने बता दिया, इंग्लिश टॉट, रशियन टॉट और बायलिंगुअल प्रोग्राम, ये आपको ध्यान रखना है पहले। इसके लिए मैं आपको एक लिंक दूंगा, वो लिंक देख लेना आप, पूरा आपको पिक्चर आ जाएगा कौन सा इंग्लिश में है कौन सा बायलिंगुअल में है। तो उससे क्या होगा, आपका डिसीजन गलत नहीं होगा। Welcome Mugda, welcome back. Going and coming back again and again. I don't know why, maybe internet connection problem with you at your end. Okay. So एक प्रॉब्लम ये है कि सही यूनिवर्सिटी चूज करना जहाँ पे इंग्लिश प्रोग्राम चल रहा हो, बहुत कम है। इसीलिए इसके जो मेडिकल काउंसिल के जो स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट के जो रेशियो है ना, ये इंग्लिश प्रोग्राम वाले के रेशियो सबसे हाईएस्ट है। So it's a very easy indication. I will share a link for that as well. We have given it on our website, MCI screening test passing ratios published by Government of India. That gives you a very fair idea कि कौन सी रशियन है, वो रेशियो देख के ही समझ में आएगा ये पूरा रशियन में सिखा है बच्चा, ये कभी पास ही नहीं होने वाला MCI। ये बायलिंगुअल में पास प्रोग्राम रन कर रहे हैं और ये यूनिवर्सिटी पूरा इंग्लिश में है। जब एवरेज रिजल्ट 3% था तभी इंग्लिश टॉट प्रोग्राम वाली यूनिवर्सिटी में 40-40% पासिंग रेशियो था। ओके, सो यू हैव टू नो द फैक्ट्स बिफोर यू डिसाइड। दूसरा प्रॉब्लम रशिया में ऐसा वाला होता है, एमसीआई की अप्रूव्ड यूनिवर्सिटी है, हम बोलेंगे उस प्रोग्राम का 2,40,000 फी है, और आपको एक एजेंट बोलेगा इसी यूनिवर्सिटी में दिलाता हूँ सर मैं 195 के प्राइस, ये मोक्ष वाले बहुत पैसा लेते हैं। अरे भाई, ये फीस हमको नहीं देनी है, यूनिवर्सिटी में डायरेक्ट पे करनी है आपको। जब आप जाओगे तो आपको समझ में आएगा ये तो रशियन की फीस है, मुझे रशियन में नहीं पढ़ना, तो ही विल बी फोर्स्ड टू पे दिस। बट उसको जो गलत तरीके से देना था वो उसने पैसा निकाल लिया आपसे। So we face lot of problem to create awareness among the people. It's the same university, half of the students who have, उसके results बहुत अच्छे आते हैं MCI के, the other people who had a lower budget and they believe that 50,000 मतलब 3 लाख रुपए का फर्क पड़ जाएगा 6 साल में, उनके पास एक एक रुपया इम्पोर्टेंट होता है, ऐसे बच्चे जाते हैं। तो 3 लाख रुपए का बजट बढ़ गया, अब क्या करेगा, वो नहीं भर पाएगा, इसी में सीखेगा, रशियन सीखेगा वो। The students, once they go, they don't even have the guts to tell their parents that I am coming back, I have bought everything in Russian now. I cannot learn here because he knows the situation back there at home. I hope you understand. So it's become very important for you to know the facts before you take your first step in these things, okay? I hope I am with you, all of you are with me, you are in clear, your mind is getting clear now, okay? The tuition fee for the single same university may differ, the teaching language will differ in the same university. Different universities will have different kind of language. So the link I will give you, I'll share with you. In case I forget, you please remind me, I'll share the link with you, okay? Okay, oh, it is there slightly. Some of the universities we have given you. See now, for example, here, Razan, it has English as well as bilingual. Okay, this will cost you less. Volgograd, it has English, but the price is high. See this fully Russian, and see this Crimea English, but this much. This particular university is the highest ratio of MCI passing, touching almost 40%. So you can understand now there are different universities offering MBBS program in different language program and with different fee structure. So you have to be very, very ultra careful on this process. You can call us back to understand which university, or I'll share a link so that you can check that out. Okay. So advantages and disadvantages, you can see it here. You can read it, it's very lengthy, but you can read it yourself. I'm going to give you a minute to read it yourself. On your screen right now you can see it. And grasp it and try to mentally start understanding how this Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Georgia, China, Kirghizstan, how these things are positioned, what are the advantages and disadvantages. why so many people, even after going to abroad, they face some problem because they were not guided or they were purposefully put into trouble, not not into right counseling, not advising, just MBBS admission letter, sir, MCI approved, chalo jao, ticket or visa. That's it. Unprofessional agents are there all across. You have to be very careful. As you can see, yeah, पीयूष जी आपका बात सही है. पूरा यूक्रेन में पासिंग रेशियो अच्छा नहीं है, बट बहुत सारे यूनिवर्सिटीज में पासिंग रेशियो अच्छा नहीं है. इसका कारण भी मैं बताऊंगा. इट्स अ फनी रीजन एज पर मी, okay, but still it is a fact. So I am a regular traveler to each of the country. Each of the university has been personally assessed by me. Whatever you can see it on the website. Whether we don't block the seats there. Still, I will tell you these are the problems there, and I have personally visited. It's not that only the universities where I go are the ones which are being promoted by us. Okay, so it's very simple for you. It's मैं आपको अपना एक्सपीरियंस और अपना जो भी ट्रैवल का प्लान, जो पीछे का जो क्या बोलते हैं, जो मुझे दिखाई दिया, whatever I thought right, I have put it on the website. Okay, it's really worth reading on the website. That's what I can tell you. Go carefully. Go. The average reading per page, I can see it on the Google Analytics, is 3 minutes. I can understand that all of you did not have time before NEET, but right now what? All of you are just killing time. Give a page at least 10 minutes reading, worth reading. It might take 3-4 hours for the entire website, but it's going to, open up your eyes fully. You will be able to decide right things. You don't go, no problem, but go only with the awareness and clarity in your mind. Okay? Haji Anurag ji, Germany is in demand this time. Everybody is asking for Germany. एक ही word है, स्टडी फ्री इन जर्मनी, और उसकी वजह से हजारों लोग पूछना चालू कर देते, सर एमबीबीएस फ्री कैसे मिलता है. आई विल एक्सप्लेन द होल प्रोग्राम सेपरेटली. ओके, और इफ यू वांट राइट नाउ आई कैन टेल यू, टू बी वेरी फ्रैंक. ओके, all of you are interested for Germany, or it's just Anurag? Then if it's just Anurag, I can call and tell him later on. Okay, if everybody is interested, then I can explain you right away. No. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, I got the answer now. So I'll explain you about Germany. It's a very, very, very typical program. Okay. Yeah. See, first it starts with the language A1 or A2 level. Yeah, Piyush ji, I have more of yes, so I'm going to go on. I'll take 1 minute more. Okay. In a brief manner, I'll explain it about Germany. 6 लेवल होते हैं लैंग्वेज के, A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2. It takes approximately 5 to 6 months to process an application, which you have right now, fortunately. Everybody which he's talking, even if MBBS in India session is going to start in September, so almost 5 months is still balance for that. Okay, 4.5, 5 months. So you can learn A1 and A2 level in German language in India by the time the process is done. The visa issuance is only done after A1 level. But what you think in India, what we think in India is A2 level, the Germans think it as only A1 when you go there. So it's always preferable to do a certified A2 program. We have online sessions for German language. You can definitely attend that. That's free of cost for the students who have registered for Germany. So there is nothing to worry on cost basis. Okay. There are a lot of medical PG doctors who go to Germany through us. So they need these courses. So we conduct these courses, they attend them, and I can just join you in the same class. So it's not a cost for me. So I can give it for free to you. Even in A2, you can learn in India. Mandatory. Next is B1, B2 and C1. Almost 9 months will go in the next only language learning. Okay. After that, 1 year of foundation course. It's called Student College. in Germany, you need to appear for an examination over there. That's a foundation year. If you are found on the merit, you get a public. So 10% seats are reserved, okay, for Indians, for international students. So what happens is there are enough of 50% of the seats are available in public schools, which is absolutely free, and balance 50% students have to go to the private student college, the foundation year. Okay, so 1 year can be free or paid depending on your position. You just have to be above average. So most of the Indian students easily make it to foundation college sports in the public schools. So they get it free, no problem. Before you go, you get an admission letter, two admission letters. One from the language school authorized by the government of Germany to teach you B1, B2 and C1. Second from the University for Health Science, Bachelor of Health Science. So that's a 3-year course after foundation course. So 4 years you have to do in health science. You have not yet touched MBBS, remember. So 6 months from India, almost 9 months for the language, 1 year for foundation, 3 years for health science. During health science, almost 4.5 years gone, you have started MBBS, remember. During health science, you have to give an examination called M1. Okay, that's the qualifying examination to enter into medical program. Generally, international students give this exam in the second year. Okay, the second year of health science after foundation year, second year. Once they clear, then they are admitted into the medical program. The actual medical program is only for the bachelor. Just like US, you have to have DS degree. Even in Germany, you have to be a Bachelor of Science. Okay, here in Germany, it is more specific, Bachelor of Health Science. So after that, you have 2 more years, which is theory only on MBBS. Okay, and you give M2 examination. And further, you have 2 years of clinical rotation in the hospital. First year is in the core rotation, second is elective rotation. So that totally 4 years of medicine, 3 years of uh, health science, 1 year of foundation, 8, and 6 to 9 months of language learning, 8.5. This is the program for MBBS. Absolutely free foundation course in public school. Absolutely free health science program in public schools. Taught in fully German language because of before that you have already learned the German. Okay. I hope it's getting very clear now. Now suppose if you do it from from Russia, 6-year program in Russia, come back to India, appear for MCI screening test, and then 1 year of internship in India, 7.5 year gone. Compared to that, it's a 8.5 year course. But the biggest plus point is the course will automatically take you to medical PG program. Okay. So the next journey starts with 3 year of PG, 11.5 year for becoming PG and practicing. The average salary is around 75 lakh rupees to 1 crore rupees for a physician after passing PG. You earn everything back during PG, during residency, that's PG, board certified post graduation in Germany. You earn back everything that you have spent as a living cost, if at all. You can work on part time except for the language learning part. So the only cost that you spend is towards learning the language and living cost that you spend in Germany. That's it. After that, test after test will take you to the next level. Okay. So anybody interested for this program can definitely come back to us. I am going to be in Germany from 28th to 2nd of June. We have our own office in Düsseldorf, which is on the most western part of Germany, just 1 hour from Frankfurt. Every student lands at Frankfurt, and so our language school, they are spread all across the Germany, but the best one which I know is in Koblenz. which is south of Frankfurt, just 1.5 hour drive. Okay, so everything is set. If you want to go, there is no problem. Okay, the only thing is German program. We always suggest don't put your MBBS degree at risk. Do your MBBS in Russia. Medical PG is definitely going a guaranteed program through us. Only for our students we give this guarantee for medical PG in Germany. We are already there. You just don't need, but take a MCI approved MBBS. You know, this German MBBS is not going to be approved in India except for 3 universities. Only 3 universities are approved. But if you don't get in those 3 universities through M1 or M2, you are done with. Then you will have no choice but to settle down in Germany. Now, for those students who have the guts to tell their parents right now that I don't want to come back after you send me there, Germany could be a good option, but none of you will be able to tell that to your parents. They'll never send you. Mugdha, now I've tried my best and spent enough time to explain you. We can't go detail in, but okay, I'll take your question right away. Is it compulsory that if we move to Germany or Russia, we have to learn their language? Mugdha, you are going to be a doctor. You go to any country in this world, you have to learn their own language. Without that, you simply cannot interact with the patients. The reason of learning is only to interact with the patients, because when the hospital visits are there, that's the most important part of your studies, practical part. Okay, so I just took one Mugda's question in front because it's quite basic question. I just wanted to clarify that. I hope you have read it through. I'm not going to repeat this advantage and disadvantage. I'll be very frank with you. In Georgia, people will fool you. How will they fool? Because they will underquote the living cost. Please go through Indian embassy in Armenia and Georgia. You know, there's a single embassy for Georgia and Armenia. There is one single embassy. Okay, so you need to be very sure about this part. They will clearly advise all the students that please do not take the word of agent. They'll misguide you. Oh, 10,000 में काम हो जाएगा, आपका खाना पीना रहना सब हो जाएगा, and you will be thoroughly royally in trouble, because the average cost would be 25,000 rupees per month. Right now it doesn't look big, but if you multiply that by 12 months and 6 years, multiply 15,000 by 72 months, you will realize that this is working out to be more than 10 lakh rupees. So don't go in a wrong way. Okay, the only university which are government, only not even 3, I think 2 or 3 universities are government. In Georgia, the maximum number of private universities are promoted in India. Just put a cross over there. The universities will be 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, like that. The government universities like TSMU will be 90 years, 94 years, 95 years old. The largest one, pure English taught programs. You know, you have American program and European program. Lot of such things are there. Mr. Piyush, Indian Embassy is the Indian government's office in that particular country to guide you, to protect you, to save you from any trouble. Okay, so just type Indian Embassy on Google, Indian Embassy in Georgia. They will tell you where to go and how. They give you guidance. The government don't lie. Their job is to protect us, so they will not lie to us. So you can take, these are the most authentic information sources that you can get from. Okay, I hope you understood now. आप समझ गए होंगे कि Indian Embassy क्या है. Okay, so you have to be careful about. Thank you, Piyush. So I think you are now very clear. रशिया में क्या ट्रबल आ सकती है, जॉर्जिया में कैसे चूज करना है, इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग कंट्रीज यूनिवर्सिटीज को चूज करना है, इंग्लिश टॉट प्रोग्राम को. यूक्रेन में भी बहुत सारे तकलीफ हैं, जैसे कई लोगों ने सही चीज बताया कि MCI स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट का रेशियो बहुत बुरा है. ओके, और बेलारूस बहुत छोटा कंट्री है, ये सिर्फ प्रमोटेड है, इसमें जाने वाले बहुत कम हैं. ओके, इसमें सबसे ज्यादा जाते हैं इसमें बहुत जो लोग जा रहे हैं और इसमें बहुत जो लोग, ये इसमें भी जाना है तो वी कैन प्लेस यू, ओनली चूज गवर्नमेंट। आपको जो मैंने 8 पॉइंट बताए हैं वो आप 8 पॉइंट को छोड़ना मत, आप कभी भी गलत चीज नहीं कर, गलत डिसीजन नहीं ले पाओगे। ओके, यही 8 पॉइंट आपको mox16.com पे भी मिल जाएंगे। ये वही है पूरा, आप चाहे एशिया से करो चाहे यूरोप से करो, आपका प्रोग्राम तो यही रखो, ध्यान में पीजी रखो, एमबीबीएस का सिर्फ मत सोचो। ओके, ये एक्चुअली मैं यूएस के बारे में बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं बताने वाला हूँ, यूएसए का अलग से हमारा वेबिनार है। ओके, आप लोगों में से जो जिसको जिसको यूएस का प्रोग्राम में इंटरेस्ट है, जो तो वो लोग, हम लोग वापस आपको फोन आएगा, यू कैन रिस्पॉन्ड बैक टू देम एंड रजिस्टर विद अ न्यू लिंक। बट आई विल जस्ट ब्रीफ यू सिंस वी आर ऑलरेडी कनेक्टेड, दिस इज द होल प्रोग्राम। ओके, 12th साइंस 16 महीने का प्री मेडिकल करना पड़ता है, क्योंकि यूएस में 13 साल के बाद में होता है। 10+2 है फॉर्मेट इंडिया में, यहाँ पे 10+3 है, तो वो एक साल जो कम किया यूएस में वो आपको करना पड़ेगा, 16 महीने का रहता है प्री मेड। तब जाके 2 साल का थियोरी और 2 साल का प्रैक्टिकल होता है। 2 साल के थियोरी के बाद में एक एग्जाम होती है स्टेप 1, प्रैक्टिकल के बाद में होती है स्टेप 2, फिर आपको पीजी में जाना पड़ता है। और पीजी में खत्म, वंस वी कंप्लीट पीजी यू कैन प्रैक्टिस इन इंडिया और यूएसए बोथ। इसके 3 रास्ते हैं, आप डायरेक्ट यूएस जा सकते हो, करीब 1.5 से 2 करोड़ का खर्चा होता है। एक कैरेबियन से जा सकते हो जिसमें 70 से 80 इंडियन का प्राइवेट कॉलेज का खर्चे में कर सकते हो। और तीसरा, आपको मैंने बताया कि आप कहाँ भी करो और लास्ट में यूएस पहुंच जाओ तो वो 30-35 lakhs में हो जाता है। ठीक है, सो यू हैव 3 ऑप्शंस, डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर चॉइस एंड बजट यू कैन डू 3 थिंग्स। ओके, yeah Rushali, I will about US program I am not going to take many questions today. You can still ask me so that I can understand what you want to know. You can attend another webinar only specific to US. Why? Because US program is very different. It needs a very thorough knowledge. USMLE 1 क्या है, उसके कितने परसेंटेज पासिंग होते हैं, उसमें कैसे पीजी तक कैसे मिलता है, पीजी के बिना प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर सकते, स्टेप 1 में कितने पास होते हैं, आप समझ रहे हो, ये चलते ही जाएगा। सो यू नीड very deep knowledge about this particular program and all the ways. Okay, so ECFMG certification after 1, 2 and 2 CS. Okay, once ECFMG certification has been done, then NRMP मतलब National Residency Match Program होता है यूएस में, वो मैच करते हैं आपके स्कोर से और रेसिडेंसी की रिक्वायरमेंट से। ओके, रेसिडेंसी मतलब पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन के लिए तरफ जा रहा है। रेसिडेंसी में आप कमाओगे, पूरा पैसा मिल जाता है, J1 के अंडर में वीजा में जाते हैं सारे बच्चे H1 भी या J1 में जाते हैं, ठीक है ना। मेजॉरिटी ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स गो ऑन J1 वीजा इन यूएस। स्टेप 3 देके लाइसेंस ले लेते हैं और बोर्ड सर्टिफिकेशन हो जाता है। so this whole process, ये जो आपको मैंने यहाँ पे बताया, ये पीजी वाला प्रोसेस जो है वो ये है, जो यूजी वाला प्रोसेस है ये वाला वो ये है। तो ये 5 साल 4 महीना इधर जाता है and then you have to spend around 4 years for the residency. Whatever you spend during this time you will earn back. And why do people go there is because once you do this, there are 3 advantages for US program. There is no need of MCI screening test. Second is, all the money that you spend in UG has come back to you during residency. And third is, the PG degree is acceptable directly in India, so no need of NEET PG. Okay, so these are the advantages. Yeah, Yashu, now everybody has started asking about US, so if you want we can spend some more time on US again. but there is a dedicated webinar. So I'll just take this one last question about Yashu, what he or she is asking me. Yeah, Arshita. See, some states in US and UK don't give license to students from Caribbean university. That is absolutely correct. It is not easy, okay, to have an accredited, approved university in Caribbean who has got all kind of accreditations. For example, CAMHP. You can check www.camhp.org. You will understand the importance of this particular accreditation. So if the university does not have this, that means the first thing that you ask Caribbean-based university is, show me your certificate of CAMHP. I will only talk to you next. Second is listing on ECFMG. Third is FIMER. So like this, there are many. Fourth is NRMP. So there are huge number of requirements, accreditations and approvals that are done. Without that, you cannot go there. So this one by one we take up in the in the next webinar whenever we have on US. Okay. So once that is done, these are the people. After all this, you have to register for every state. So some states, the universities don't approach, because out of 50 states, if you have got approval in 44, they don't want to keep on applying to new states, which is going to take longer time. You should see, you are able to work for 44 states. Why do you want to work in the rest of the 6? I don't understand this. But your point is absolutely clear that you have to check the federal approvals at the federal level. Okay, that is perfectly fine. For example, one university, Rohan, bilingual means dual language, like 3 years in India, English, and 3 years in Russian programs. Okay, they do not either have full English, they have either full Russian, or they have bilingual 3-3. Okay. What was the next question on US? I hope I gave the right clear answer, Yashu. If that's not proper, you can ask me one more question. Okay. Is there an entrance exam in US? No, there is no, but there is an examination on 2nd July. Okay. There is an examination on 2nd July for scholarship test. You can definitely call up Moksh at 9699. Those who want to appear for this, there is a huge scholarship available. Okay, you can write down the number. Everybody cannot get what they want. You studied for 2 years, why would you not get admission? Why everybody does not get admission in NEET? It's like that. Okay, there are requirements, there are bars, there are set parameters. Okay, MCAT examination, Priyanka, is for the people who want to go to directly to USA. They do not want to go through Russia or Caribbean or any other options. If you want to go to US directly, you got to give it through MCAT, and you have to get the BS degree before you can actually get into the medical program. Okay. US recognizes every ECFMG certified approved listed university, so don't worry about US. Okay, we have a seamless program for you. You can do MBBS in Russia or Ukraine plus your my number. You can note down. This is the number. I cannot respond back to everybody because I am flooded with calls after every webinar. But I can assure you that Moksh has enough of counselors, and I can give you my WhatsApp number, but I hope nobody will call me over there unless they want to apply or need some guidance. Just on chat mode, you can come back to me. Okay, on WhatsApp. Okay, this is my WhatsApp number. But I tell you, before you do anything, please go through the website. Yeah, Sudarshan, I'll answer all your questions. I'll be answering all the questions. Okay. I just want to finish with that US. If I want to work in particular and not in India, then I have to leave MCI. Smriti, I'll answer this question later on. Okay. Okay. For US, it's not required. US need recognizes only USMLE step 1 and step 2. Okay. I hope it's clear. But Germany does need, because Germany recognizes MCI. So it's very important for them, for the people who are, thinking to do MD in Germany. Okay. So these are the benefits of US. Everybody is thinking about US nowadays. Those who have money, those who don't have money, they also have an option of doing it in US. Okay? So you can also think about it this. It's not MBBS, but it's the popular way we say a doctor is MBBS. It's not like that. It's actually MD in USA, right up to MD in USA. You can also join us our next. Okay, you can call this number for anybody wanting to join a specific US program. You can note down this number, that will help you. I've given you the board number of Moksh, and I've given you my WhatsApp number, which I hope people do not call to, but I'll be available. If whenever I can respond back, I'll be very happy to respond back. The reason for having a webinar is to make sure that we all, in one session, I can address 50, 100 students. Okay. So this is how it works. So I'm not going to get into the history, past student trends, how they moved, how to choose a university, go for A grade. Naturally, anybody would wish to go for A grade, and then B, and do not recommend it C grade. Okay. This is the very, very important slide. Okay. Just go through it and I'll join you back in a minute. Hi, I'm back. I'm sorry I just take some break in between the continuous session. And this is a Saturday evening. It's a whole day we were working actually. And that's why I had to take a break of a minute. Okay. I hope you don't mind that. And this is the basic thing. MCI से डरने वाली बात कुछ नहीं है. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि आप पढ़ाई नहीं करते. आप सोचते हो आने के बाद में MCI देनी है तभी 3 महीना पढ़ाई करके कर लेंगे. होता नहीं है वैसे. 6 साल का पढ़ाई 1 साल में नहीं हो जाता. 3 महीने में नहीं हो जाता. स्मॉलेंस का नहीं है सर जी. रोहन, स्मॉलेंस teaches you in basically it's a bilingual program in Smolens. It's not a English program. मैं आपको सबको जानकारी के लिए दे दूं कि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज जो हमको इंडियन एम्बेसी से पता चली है, जो हमको डायरेक्टली समझ मतलब बताया गया है कि स्पेशली लड़कियों को, फॉर गर्ल्स इट इज नॉट अ सेफ प्लेस Smolens. Okay, there are molestation cases within the campus, please do not send the girl child to Smolensk as far as possible. It has happened just in the month of November. उसके पहले 6 महीने पहले आग लग गई थी तो 2 लड़कियां अपनी इंडियन वहां पे जल गई थी. So there are a lot of wrong things happening in on the campus. So लड़का हो या लड़की हो, आप प्लीज अवॉइड करो वहां पे. यहाँ जी मनीष जी, मैं एंड में सारे सवाल का जवाब देने वाला हूँ. आई एम गोइंग टू आंसर एवरीबॉडी. ओके, I just joined in, so I saw a question, so I answered that. I'm sorry, but I will answer everybody. Okay. स्मॉलेस्ट में अब न करे तो अच्छा ही है, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी हमको एक कॉशनरी आ गई है एम्बेसी से. यहाँ वहाँ पे इंसिडेंसेस बुरे हो रहे हैं अभी. नन ऑफ यू शुड चूज. अनफॉर्चुनेटली स्मॉलेस्ट का भी सबसे हाईएस्ट रशिया में जिसका पासिंग रेशियो है वो क्रीमिया है. वो पहले यूक्रेन में रहा करता था, बट वो अब क्रीमिया, इट इज बिकम अ पार्ट ऑफ रशिया. सेकेंड हाईएस्ट है वो स्मॉलेंस्क का था. बट अब स्मॉलेंस्क में जो प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, हमारे काफी बच्चे हैं वहां पे, ऑलरेडी भेज दिए थे हमने जो पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं. दे आर क्वाइट हैप्पी, बट दे आर, इट्स नॉट रिमेंबर्ड. सेकेंडली, इट्स नॉट नाउ एनी मोर सेफ. 4 girls from Kolkata, they have decided to come back to India after in their 3rd year now, and they because somebody sent them and they were not. The agent was not helping, so they connected with us, and then we took it up with the embassy, and somehow these girls are back now in India. So you have to be careful about Smolensk, okay? Kumar, Crimea, I have been to Crimea myself. Yes, MCI screening test coaching can be done while you do MBBS. That is the only solution. If this funda is clear with every student, nobody will be in trouble and everybody will pass MCI. होता क्या है कि एनाटॉमी फर्स्ट ईयर में सिखाते हैं, फिजियोलॉजी सिखाते हैं, या सेकेंड ईयर में आप फार्मेकोलॉजी सीखोगे, बायोकेमिस्ट्री सीखोगे फर्स्ट ईयर से. होगा क्या, आप सातवें साल में नहीं तैयार होंगे उस क्वेश्चन के लिए. एमसीक्यू बेस्ड 300 मार्क्स, 150, नो नेगेटिव मार्किंग, बट यू शुड रिमेंबर दैट इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. क्रैश कोर्स में आप क्या सीखोगे? और सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम आज की तारीख में व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इज, पीपल आर सेइंग प्रोफेसर्स विल, एजेंट्स विल फूल यू, प्रोफेसर्स विल कम, दे विल टीच यू. एमसीआई कॉलेज के अंदर ही सिखाते हैं. अब चक्कर ये है कि प्रोफेसर आके 7 दिन के बाद में चला भी जाएगा. सच में आ भी गया, आधे लोग वो भी झूठ बोलते हैं. आ भी गया, 7 दिन में चला जाएगा, नेक्स्ट मंथ वापस आएगा वो. अब दूसरा प्रोफेसर आएगा बायोकेमिस्ट्री के बाद में, वो दूसरा चीज सिखाएगा. अब प्रॉब्लम ये है कि आपको उसका फायदा, आपको चाहिए क्या, व्हाट इज योर नीड? योर नीड इज, you went to a university classroom, you studied over there. Today you studied, let's say, anatomy. You go back to the hostel, you studied anatomy subject as per MCS screening test preparation. You gave a mock test on the same topic. You learned that you prepared one topic. There are 19 subjects, 128 topics. You saw an Indian lecture, Indian doctor giving you a lecture as per MCI screening test portion, which is consisting of all 19 subjects in India. Okay. Once you have gone through that lecture, once you have gone through the study material on that particular topic, and once you have given the mock test on that particular topic, that means the one topic is cleared. Like this, one after another. जब आप सेकेंड ईयर में जाओगे तो पीछे के टॉपिक्स भी आपको वापस रिवाइज करते रहना पड़ेगा, तब जाके 6th ईयर में आपका फुल 19 सब्जेक्ट का प्रिपरेशन का एग्जाम दे पाओगे. अगर आज की तारीख में, बिकॉज वी प्रोवाइड दिस सर्विस, सो अदर पीपल व्हाट हैपेंस, दे जस्ट गो देयर एंड enjoy themselves, enjoy the classes, learn them, give their examinations, come back to India, and then go to Delhi for some classes, crash course. एक सिस्टम बन गया है. आकाश में जाओगे, MBBS बन जाओगे, नीट क्लियर कर लोगे. आप दिल्ली में गौतम नगर में जाओगे, आप नीट पीजी क्लियर कर लोगे, आई मीन MCI स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट क्लियर कर लोगे. बस इसे होने वाला नहीं है. जो 6 साल तक खाना है, यू कैन नॉट ईट इट इन वन डे. It has to be eaten over a period of time. And this, if you do well, we will give you the online test portal, we'll give you the videos, we'll give you the study material, we'll give you the entire package. In some of the universities, we are setting up the classroom for live classroom coaching being published from here. The doctor will be here, but on the projector you will be able to see, just like what is happening right now. So you have constant studies being done like that, then you will be able to become a good doctor, ready for India, easy to pass MCI screening test, automatically becoming ready for NEET PG. I hope you understand now. So it is an intensive course. Vast course, 19 subjects, 128 topics. Each topic will need huge preparation. Believe me. Quite detailed program. Okay. So all we can tell you is understand these important aspects, and I will be thankful and obliged to all of you that when you get a recorded video of this webinar, share it with as many students as possible. None of our Indian students should get into a wrong hand, wrong country, private college, low-end teaching, no MCI, no teaching on the MCI, no, even if you strive your best, still you will not pass because you just not done what you're supposed to do. Okay? No, Anurag, there is no ideal place, okay? The US is the only place which solves all your problem right up to PG. But getting into PG is again a problem for which you will have to attend another webinar. So I'll tell you what are the challenges for US. So becoming a doctor is a dream. It should not be a passion, just a passion or a fancy. Okay? It has to be worked upon constantly for your next whatever 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, if you're thinking about PG. I hope you're clear now. Okay, so I will be thankful to you if you can share this with as many people as you can within your groups. Just post it on your WhatsApp group, on your classroom. This has to go viral. I'm trying my best to tell this to people that be very clear. Do not take hasty decisions. Huge number of students go through us. We have no dearth of students, but we don't. Those who are going, at least go with very clear mind. Piyush, you can always switch off from your end. There is no problem. Webinar will go on for another 10 minutes because I have to answer a lot of questions what you people have asked me. Okay. So how do you apply? Okay. सर या वीडियो कहाँ से मिलेगा? वीडियो आपके मेल में मिल जाएगा. Sanya, it is very safe if you choose things rightly. Okay. If you do not come out at 2 o'clock in the night from a lounge or a pub in that country, everything is safe. I'm not telling you that you do that or you will do that. I'm saying the girls, I have seen so many boys and girls doing this. Okay. So if safety is there, these are developed countries. These are much more. China is a communist country. Who is going to take care of, India is unsafe compared to many of the countries. Okay. So let's take now questions one after another. Let me finish the webinar now. Let me tell you that if you go to moksh16.com, this is the place to be in. Apply now. Just click here and you can apply. Everything is online. You don't need an office. I'm not getting into everything we will do. You don't need to worry about anything. Okay. Just know the facts. Apply on time. Take your decisions at the right time with the full knowledge. That's it is what is required. Go through Moksh 16, that will take care of most of your advising. Okay. When you do the cost of studies at that time, make sure that miscellaneous expenses are included. These are the hidden expenses. Your parents will be in trouble back your home while you are enjoying your studies over there. Never ever get rid of it. This will run into lakhs. Please do not forget these small things. These are going to be purposefully hidden from other people, from you, by the agents. Okay. So this is an end of session. I must thank you for all of you to attend. Now I'll take all your questions one by one. I will try my best to answer as many as I can. Priyanka, there is no need of an office in Bhopal for us. Students across the country They understand the value of counseling, the value of honest information. Once you go through our website, you will understand. I have summarized only in 1 hour. I have summarized everything that is put on the 550 pages of my website. Okay, so it isn't difficult to do that, but I know what are the most important, things that you need to know. Okay, so I think I would request all of you to not to put in any more questions because I'm loaded by almost 100 questions right now. So I will just start answering. Okay. Okay, I'll start with Sarang Thate. I'll read the question and I'll answer it. Rangarajan, everybody is able to hear me out? Can one or two people can just reply? Okay, okay. Thank you, Rafiq. Thank you. Okay, so there is a problem at your end, Mr. Rangarajan. Everybody is able to hear me out right now. Okay, so I'll answer the questions now. Sarang Thate, why low MCI rate in Ukraine region? Do we also have to do internship in India after MBBS in Ukraine like Russia? Yes. After you complete your MBBS abroad, forget about only Russia, Ukraine, China, whichever country that you choose for. It is mandatory for you to appear MCI screening test. You pass the test and then do your internship for 1 year in India. This is what the course is. You get your final registration number only after you complete your 1 year internship in India. Okay. Only China has a benefit over here. They have 5-year program. So 1 year internship in some of the universities is allowed back in India. So you save 1 year over there. Okay. In case you are thinking about Europe, many people will come up East European countries. It is a standard mandatory rule. You cannot issue a degree in 5 years. Some of the universities, mainly private universities, unfortunately are promoting 5-year program and keeping silence on the 1 year internship that is mandatory over there. It's not going to work that way. They are not allowed to actually issue the degree. They will not issue the degree. So 5-year, yes. 1 year internship, yes. MCI mandatory, yes. Internship back in India, yes. But in China, 5-year, yes. Internship, you can do it in India. So you can skip internship in China in some universities, not all. So they have mentioned it. Okay. WhatsApp number I have given you earlier. I am repeating over here. I am not expecting any phone call on this. I hope you will keep your word on this because I will not be able to attend many. Okay. I will simply divert it to come on the webinar. We'll have another webinar if anybody wants to, This is the WhatsApp number. This is the counseling number 360 370. Okay. In Delhi, consultant asked me to meet, sir. His name is Vijay. Yeah. That's our partner's office. You can go and meet them. That's not a problem. You can keep in touch with our office. You can take his number, his address, everything will be given to you. So that's more like a processing center. You won't get full counseling the way I'm giving you right now because the whole system is online. Okay. Next thing is, when is your second webinar? There is on the website. If you go on moksh16.com, okay, the last part shows on the top of the MBBS, MCI screening test, everything that you see. The last thing is live counseling. Over there you will find the latest next webinar when you will find even the MBBS in Russia, US program will also be there. I will request everybody to stop asking me now because it's impossible to take all the questions. Can you, Sudarshan, please stop it. Please. It's impossible to give you all the answers. Shall we stop the questions? Otherwise, okay, let's put it in two phases, okay? Let me clear all the answers, all the questions now, and then again we will have a second round of questionnaires. Okay? Thank you. Is that all right with you? Just say yes or no. Okay. So I'll let me now, no more questions. No more questions, okay? Thank you. Thanks a lot. So I'll go by one. Please don't worry, I'll be answering every question till asked till now. So don't worry. Sir, which exam we have to give to practice in UK? Do you provide study material for that? UK is a very expensive place, okay? If your budget is more than 1.5 crore, let's talk about UK. I will tell you separately, Ankit. Okay? It's a huge living cost involved over there, and visa is a big problem over there. Okay? So there, the challenges you need to also understand. You are not answering my low MCI rate in. Okay, Kumar Utkarsh, I'm sorry I could not answer because there was a flow of questions. Some of the universities have a good ratio, passing ratio, okay, but most of the universities don't. This is because in 2000, since 2012, okay, since 2012 there was a disturbance in absolute disturbance. In 2014, the entire international and local student community from the entire eastern part of Ukraine was transferred to the western, southern or Russia. So Ukraine, western and southern is a safe place, but Russia and the second place where they were transferred was Russia. So half of Ukraine, like Kharkiv, like Donetsk, like Lugansk, like some part of Kiev city. So this whole faced a huge disturbance. Now it's been going on since 5 years now. Okay. Now things have become better. So there was a huge disturbance at that time. Okay, so the MCI screening test ratios have gone. In fact, our consulate have specially issued a letter to every student in 2014 that this whole eastern part right up to the central part of Ukraine has gone in war zone. As per the normal standard policy and rule of MCI, nobody can transfer the medical school, but this part as a special case is in war zone and everybody can transfer to another university. So that's how there was a huge disturbance. The students had to. So last 5 years, everything has gone down in Ukraine. Okay, that's a major reason. When things become disturbance comes into the picture, then what happens is economically the country goes down. That means things become more unsafe, more crime. Okay, things becoming cheaper, people becoming more greedy, desperate. Seeing an international student will be easy for them, local people. So a lot of such problems will start occurring. So avoid Ukraine totally. If at all you are hell-bent on Ukraine, go to west or south. Otherwise, just leave it. There are enough of choices in life. I hope I have given you the clear answer. If you are not clear, then we'll take it in the second phase. Okay, Kumar? Is it okay, Kumar? Sarang. Okay, thank you. Sarang, you are again continuing to ask me. Climate in Russia as you go north or northeast is Siberia. Okay, like 24-hour, 7 and 12 months is absolute snow in east. North, 4 months of snow. West and south is, a better one. So as you go northern side, it will become colder and colder. Okay. As you go south, it will become better and better. That's why Georgia and Ukraine has better weather conditions. Crimea has like kind of very pleasant conditions. But Russia, as you go north towards Moscow, it will become colder and colder. Okay. Is Perm state good option? Perm is a bilingual Yashu. You can check the list for sure. Okay. Perm is a bilingual. Please, for God's sake, don't choose it. It's there, 80%. Just type Indian Embassy in Moscow. They are the best guide. They'll give you very clear picture. Okay, don't go to Perm and low cost Bashkir, and those are places with bilingual programs and fully Russian programs. Please don't choose them, you'll be in trouble. Sir, which exam do we give to practice in UK? Ankit, I took that question. Okay, Priyanka, is clearing M1 test in German difficult? No, not at all. We are ahead of German education system. Okay, we are ahead by 1 year. We have already done what they do in the foundation course. Okay, a person can easily pass M1, but remember, you are going to learn in German language. If you can take up the language, MBBS in Germany and right up to PG is the best option. But you have to be very clear that it's not a direct, just like Philippines, NMAT exam. If you don't, you come back. Similarly, Germany. If you don't, then you stay back, but you will be non-clinical person. That challenge, if you're ready to take. Russia, you go, you become doctor, you come back. That's the easy part. Or Ukraine or Philippines, whatever country, Georgia. Is it really hard to crack Philippines entrance? Or you can try it, Mr. Srinivasan. It is very difficult. Indian embassy will not issue advisory unless it has become a big problem. Okay. If you go to YouTube, you check Indian students holding dharna against many universities because they were promised something and they are not getting it. I hope I have answered your question, Mr. Srinivas. It's available, only the research needs to be done. Sudarshan, is India and Russia the same, the syllabus? Human bodies are same everywhere. Russians have the same two kidneys, we have the same two kidneys, okay? So there is no difference in that. However, there are three specific diseases which do not exist, which will be taught in the MCI screening test coaching by us. It is TB, polio and malaria. These three don't exist, and secondly, the formats are different. Remember, there are two ways. Either it's a European format or it's a American format. India follows European because it's the Britishers Raj over here, and uski wajah se, our contents are very similar, but the formats are different with Russia. In the sense that you have specific 19 subjects, they divided in almost 46 sub-subjects. So, but the contents of all the 19 subjects are same and 40 sub-subjects are same. Okay. Which is the good college in Russia in teaching? Okay, Rohan, we'll talk that. Go through the website first. That's my advice. Go slow. Don't start selecting the university before you have. It's too early. People will say it's too late, my seats are getting filled up. Don't listen to all the crap. It's early. You are on time. Give 4 days of research. Then we'll talk on this particular thing. As per me, any college which is giving you good result, MCI screening test results, okay? This is my major criteria, apart from the 8 criteria what I explained you. Everything is good. Shweta, I gave you the WhatsApp number. I hope you have got it now. If you still haven't got it, tell me. Mehul, my second webinar is these are a series of webinars. Okay, you can check it on live counseling section of our website, moksh16.com. Okay. What about low? I have explained you. I'll take the next question. Is it mandatory to be a graduate to get an admission? Yes, it is. It is not the bachelor, but it is a first level degree. So you need to get the BS degree as they call it. That's why at the end of the pre-medical, you get the degree of BS so that you can, as per USMLE, you are now eligible to take up the medical course. Okay. Okay, what next? Priyanka, I explained you about Bhopal. We have many students whose fathers are doctors, and they are from Bhopal. I can connect you with them. They will help you further to guide. Everything is online now, Priyanka. Okay, you can even apply online. I showed you. Okay. So what is the next question now? Nilesh Bhai Mehta. We will send you the webinar recorded. If you have submitted your email ID, they will all get the webinar recording. No problem on that. Ideal place for MBBS in the world, India, Government College, Anurag ji. There is no other ideal place. You will not have, there is not a perfect person. And how can there be a perfect place to study MBBS? There will always be some of the, you have to choose suitable college for you within your budget, giving proper MCI screening test, and having 60 to 70 years of minimum experience with the government background, not a private one. Simple. If you do that, Anurag ji, I doubt if you will make a mistake. The scholarship test held by Moksh is for all you. See, Manish Shahi, this is a very good question that you have asked. It is for everybody. So there are two parts. There is a scholarship from the American universities for a direct through Caribbean program. And then there is a corporate social responsibility money that we spend on the students. Moksh spends on the students. That is, we give free USMLE Step 1 coaching to the students who have qualified for this test. So I want maximum participation. Please do not become bitchy on this issue that मेरे friend आ जाएंगे तो मेरे को competition बढ़ जाएगी. Share it. Everybody over here will be shared with the link for scholarship test participation on the 2nd July, and share it as much as you can for the other students. I'm telling you, the best ones, good ones, everybody will be happy to give you USMLE Step 1 coaching, because MBBS is of no use. What we'll do is we'll send you the link to the page. There are scholarship exam, scholarship exam for the people from scholarship. Universities will give the scholarships. And USMLE Step 1 coaching for under scholarships. Then there are German classes taught free of cost by us, and under the scholarship exam. So there are many things. Even if you are studying in Russia, and if you get a chance to study USMLE Step 1 coaching free of cost, what more can you ask for, boss? Don't leave this chance. Okay, so participate in the test and don't cheat on the test, because it's an online test. It's a simple, everything will be known to you. We will have a team who will get back to you to ask you whether you are interested to participate in that. Okay, can you please give a little insight into Mehul Sharma? Same question. Manish Sahi, but you promote MCI test after MBBS to return back to India. Why? Naturally, Manish ji, I cannot write it on a stamp paper that even if I give you USMLE Step 1 free coaching to you, you are still going to get 230 marks out of that. What do you do after that? You have to give MCI screening test. So you have to be prepared for MCI screening test in any case, even in the worst case. Okay? It's silly to think that whatever coaching you got, so you got the admission. It doesn't work like that. Okay? I think I've covered most of the questions. Mr. Kumar, Crimea has uncertainty, so don't go there. I have just suggested because I know it's one of the best, because it has a fantastic passing ratio. So if you are not convinced, there are enough of other options available in English programs. Mr. Rafiq, your daughter knows German language. Can you arrange the rest of the PG in oncology? Of course, you can contact us back. There is no problem. We will help you to do that. Does Smolensk I've taken off now. There are bad incidences over there. Manish Shahi, what makes Spartan success rate 90%? Why not so for other? Your questions are not making sense to me, Manish ji. If one university can perform better than others, then I cannot explain you why it is like that. It is like that because it is like that. You can ask the students, you can talk to the university, you can ask everybody. There are highest number of students right now from Caribbean. It's a very expensive program. And they are giving worth it. I mean, spending 80, 90 lakh rupees, and if you don't get worth it, then what is the sense in doing it then? What is the total time during the MBBS in Russia and then PG from USA? It will take approximately 10 to 11 years. Okay? 10 years. मिस्टर मोहम्मद, अराउंड 10 साल के लिए अपने बच्चे को भूलना पड़ेगा आपको, ठीक है। सेमिनार इज देयर, I think I've touched upon all the questions. Okay, one more from Manish Sahi. Sir, what if I don't clear USMLE because pursuing MBBS from abroad and returning back to India for PG doesn't make sense? So what are the options for PG abroad? PG abroad, I already told you can think about Germany. If you are worried right now, if you are not confident, you can definitely go for PG in Germany. That's a seamless program with us within Moksh. Okay. The next question, is it mandatory to get? Okay. I think I'm repeating the question now. Priyanka, you have said I would like to go to Germany. You are most welcome. You can call us. No problem. We'll guide you further for on the application part. Okay. What will the total cost of learning the language and study of health? Health science program, Rushali, is absolutely free of cost. Okay. Living cost is there, but you can work for 20 hours a week. So everybody takes care of that. And if you don't do that, then it becomes very expensive. Everybody works there on part time, every Indian student. Okay. And the language costs hardly 3-4 lakh, 4-5 lakh rupees. So that's it. So learning the language is not a big problem. Okay. I hope that's clear. Priyanka, you can definitely call us back to apply for Germany. No problem on that. Mugda Mahajan, is it compulsory that we move to Germany or Russia? We have to learn the language? Yes, I think I answered your question there. I think I have taken care of all your questions. Mukta, yes, you can come back to India and give NEET PG and get the MBBS, but that's not going to be easy thing to do. So right now you think about keeping all your options open. Okay. Yes, Kumar Utkarsh, Germany takes care of board marks. Dutch language, learning the Dutch language means nothing if we want to pursue in modern countries like our India. Okay, Piyush Goyal, you can have your choice. You can choose as per your decision, that's not a problem. I think I've given most of the answers. Okay. So, Anurag, I gave the WhatsApp number on the public. I think I'll give you once more, one last time. 966-444-3417. Okay, that's the WhatsApp number. Please do not call, just WhatsApp. Okay. Russia. Okay, this is from Mr. Satyananda Singh. I want to send my daughter to Russia. I was interested in TWER, but I got a lot of negative feedback. Yes, you are right. Almost 1/3 of the students from TWER have come back to India without completing MBBS. You are correct, Mr. Satyanand. Absolutely correct you are. So, Mr. Satyanand, I think this is a very nice research that you have done. I appreciate. I am damn sure that you have got the right information. I didn't say that anywhere. I don't like to speak about it in people, but then you got the right information. There are certain universities in Russia which are really, most of them are either fully Russian or dual, language basically. Okay, so bilingual. So please do not go for these universities. Volgograd you avoid because it's touching the eastern part of Ukraine. You please see your map properly. You are entering into the Russian part of the war zone now. Okay. So Volgograd is the last choice. TWER is because 1/3. If 100 people go, 30-35 come back after second, third year. They'll just leave it and come back. So TWER is out of question. All I can tell you is just why TWER is not good. Because there are 100 seats and they fill up 150. So 1/3 have to come back. And out of that, many people come back because of bilingual. When they reach there, they realize that it's bilingual. I hope you understand now, Yusha. It's simple, Sarang Thate. Just go to MCI screening test passing ratio. It's so simple. Any university, compare the passing ratios, check the language, in which they teach you. Check whether it is government, check the age of the university, check the costs. You yourself now, I have, my try is, you yourself will come back to me with a final decision. I just hate, because we don't serve universities. I hate to tell the university name. I serve the students, Sarang. So I'm just trying to tell you that you need to come to your own decision after going through these basic 5, 7, 8 parameters. Uh, and I hope you will appreciate that, Sarang. What will you suggest if you were in place of us? Sir, Mr. Khanip, Barman, either you decide or you leave it to me. That's your choice. Okay? That's all I can tell you. I do not want to promote a university at any cost. There are enough choices. Choose anyone that you think right, which are fitting into. I have set up the parameter. You want to go to buy a house, let's say, or a car. How do you set the parameters? Okay, I want a car which has got, at least 2.0, right? I want a sports car. I want minimum, kind of a Mercedes, or I want something like a Nissan, or, you set your budget, you set your parameters. That's the way you need to see the success ratios. There are, similarly here, you will select a university based on certain parameters and tell me if any of the parameters set by us is wrong. I would be glad to know that. Correct? Satyanandji, I will speak to you personally. I think it's going nowhere. You are again going back on the universities, so I'm not going to go there. Okay? I'm not here to tell you what is this university is bad or this is bilingual. थोड़ा सा research कर लो सर जी. आपको मैंने रास्ता दिखा दिया है, थोड़ा research कर लो, नहीं तो मुझे phone कर लो, मैं बता दूंगा. It's really not right for me to say this university is good and that university is bad. I don't want to get into that part. Okay? Mandatory after completing AIS. Harinder, MCI for Germany, MCI passing is mandatory. Okay. What will you suggest? Okay. I think I have, yeah, you can. No problem, Satyanandji. I'll be happy to receive calls because you have researched quite well. You are at the advanced stage. Anil Thakur, please answer my question. Harshita, okay, wait. Syllabus is for 12th NCRT. Okay, Anilji. So nothing, no, we don't want you to learn once more. We just want to see your basic conceptual questions will be there, okay? Okay, sorry. We don't want you to, again, take the book in your hand, okay? Just concepts, nothing else. Harshita, I want to answer your question, but I am not able to see it. I must have missed it because there are a lot of questions. Harshita, I got it. Sir, I'm expecting around 400 in NEET 2017. Can I get a decent private college in India? Okay, very nice question. It will be applicable for everybody. Tell me one thing. How much money that you are ready to spend for a private college, Harshita? Can you just type it over here? Let's clear everybody's mind. Harshita, are you there with me? Yes. Okay. How much money do you think you want to spend? Let's say 400, 450, whatever it is. 500. You got 450, let's say. Not even 400. How much money do you think you'll have to spend to get MBBS degree from a private college? I'm waiting for your answer, Harshita. Max 50 lakhs. Just check which private college in India is going to give you MBBS degree in 50 lakhs. Just check it. In Navi Mumbai, Terna College has a published cost of 23 lakhs per year fee structure because their donations have been stopped. DY Patil is 19 lakhs. Multiply by 4.5 plus hostel cost plus khana, pina, rehna, ana, jana, everything different. I hope you understood the problem. In 50 lakhs, you can't get a degree. Okay. So what is the option left now? Secondly, do you think MBBS is enough for you or you want to go for PG? If you want to go for PG, help me and search one private college doctor who has made it to a government PG seat. Give me one sample example and you will not find it. I'm telling you, after 4 months you will come back and say, yes sir, मैं PG बन ही नहीं सकती private college से. तो MBBS के लिए आप खर्चा करना चाहोगे? I hope you understood now. So it doesn't make sense to go for a private college, but if you have a lot of money and if you just want to spend your next 6 years and do before your marriage, the girls don't want to, spend their time abroad and be with the family. This is the last time chance. So all that things, emotional things, different story. Practical things are a different story altogether. Okay. In Rushali, in Ukraine, we don't have very good colleges which has got good MCI passing ratios. That's a big problem. But if you are hell-bent on going to Ukraine, I would say Odessa has a good Indian food. Ivano is on the left side, western part. Lviv is there. Bukovinian is there. So go for these large universities with large Indian population with Indian food facilities. That's all you can get in bargain if you are hell-bent on Ukraine. Otherwise, if you can avoid Ukraine, is the best thing that will happen to you. Okay? Smolensk actually has large part in English, though it is still a bilingual. Okay? In general, surgery is always taught in the local language with a translator. But in Smolensk, 4 subjects are still taught in Russian. So that's the problem. But there are other problems in Smolensk. So if you're still going to choosing that, you're most welcome. You can contact us back. Okay. Rushali, instead of Ukraine, you can choose Russia, you can choose China, you can choose Georgia, you can choose Belarus, even better than Ukraine right now. Okay. Sir, how is Hozong in China? I'm really interested. Harshita, you must have 90% plus in PCB and you have to apply immediately. With a backup, we will apply with another A category university. Then only I can promise you Hust, otherwise it's not. It's the largest campus, world ranked university in China. Okay, 1,000-acre land. And when you go there, it will take 3 months for you to just within the campus to roam around. It's the most beautiful thing that I have seen. You got 96 and it's fantastic. Just give a document. Don't pay anything, not even application fee. Okay, I'll get it waived from the university. Don't worry on that part. So Arshida, you have got what you requires to be at Hust, and just hurry up and just submit the document. That's all I can tell you. Don't waste your time anymore. There is no other country like as safe as China, to be very frank. For a girl, China is the place, and within China, Hust is the place. I will make you speak with many students if you want, who are our students' parents, and they love to help you out. Okay? Once you give us the documents. Yeah, Kumar, that's exactly what I was telling you. It has low percentage of passing. I'm trying my best to take you away, all of you, from Ukraine, but like many people just want to be in Ukraine. That's why this discussion is happening. 2 or 3 times I hinted that avoid it if you can. In a government college and now is working in a government hospital in Delhi. My friend studied MBBS in a private college in UP and got admission in PG. And that's fantastic. I am yet to meet Yashu. That's of good news. Can you connect me with him or her? So that's rare. Ask your friend how easy it is or what is your experience. Probably even I need to get through this. This is a very good example that you are setting up. I'm still looking to meet them. Okay, anything else? I've answered all the questions. I'm tired now. Which is better? Last questions for the day. Which is better for MBBS, Ukraine or Russia? It is close your eyes and go to Russia. Ukraine of today, close your eyes. Okay? I'm not taking any more questions. Ankit, you have my WhatsApp number. All of you can just simply WhatsApp me. I will try my best to answer. I must thank all of you to spend so much time with me this time. And this will be on. Okay? So don't worry. I will ask my team to get back to you. Anybody having more questions, want to attend the session again, or have more questions to ask, now we'll come back to you with a very proactive manner, that if you have any queries, just put it back to us. We'll try to solve our way. Okay? I must thank you once again for all of you, and I hope you liked it, you believe in it, and you will share it with as many students and friends and all people, all the people that you think, okay, that will can get benefit out of this, whatever 2 hours that we spend together. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Have a good Sunday, good weekend. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. Thank you, Nileshji. Bye bye.